everybody, welcome. My name is Tammy MacArthur. I'm the career coordinator for the school district. Hope everybody's in the right spot. So today we're going to be learning about the opportunities in trades and apprenticeship here in the school district. So I hope everybody's, where you would like to be. Let's just go to the next slide. I'd like to acknowledge the New West School District, recognizes and acknowledges the Kakite First Nations as well as the Coast Salish peoples on whose traditional and unceded territories we live, we learn, we work, we play, and we do our work. So welcome. So first highlight. So what I'm going to do today is just sort of highlight some stuff we have going on this year. Tell you a little bit about the opportunities that you'll have as you sort of transition through all the different grades at our high school. There's a ton of opportunities. A lot of documentation available on this stuff down at our booth, down in the Grand Commons, as well as I am very easy to find. I always say I'm the easiest to find in the whole school because any of you who goes to the school, I wear this shirt or that jacket every single day. So you cannot miss me. It's a good way to say it. And I work full-time just doing this. So doing trades education, apprenticeship education, sort of trades and technology, and working with students one-on-one. So I case manage at any one time. I probably have about 200 students, all at various stages, exploring trades, working in our technology classes, getting prepared, actually taking trades training, or actually out in the workforce. And I'm with my students generally from the time they're in grade 9 or 10 until they're about 20. So it's a very cool job. So first thing I want to highlight is the Jill of All Trades. It's a combination program sponsored by BCIT and Jill of All Trades, which is a nonprofit. It is April 4th. So if you are a female interested in going and spending that day, we actually go there for the day. You try a whole bunch of trades. It's really a fun day. So if you are interested in signing up for that, just email me or Teams message me, and I will add you to my list. We will be taking 10 students this year. It was really great. You can see last year it was really, you get a shirt, you get to try it. This is ironworking, so they were all pinned up. They were doing stuff. Renee won a drill. It was very, very exciting. It's a very fun day. Are you guys in the right?
I don't know.
And Miss Craven can help you. So you'll notice through our branding, you'll see in purple is different things you can explore. Orange is actual level 1 trades training in a trade. And then green I like to use for work. Actually opportunities to get work experience in a trade, usually paid. So here's a quick video I'm going to show you. Pay attention because this is a video I share with all the grade 10 career classes. And what this video does a really good job on is highlighting demand in trades, opportunities in trades, and what you can do to get prepared to be really successful. Let's go ahead. I usually get the students to make lists of everything they learned while they're watching this. So.
Apprenticeship is a post-secondary learning option for individuals interested in learning a skilled trade. Apprentices work as electricians, carpenters, plumbers, cooks, and mechanics in the construction, manufacturing, transportation, and service sectors. Apprentices spend 80% of their time learning on the job from a mentor, and 20% learning at school or a union training center. Apprentices accumulate hours when working on the job and complete training levels over a 2 to 4 year period. At the end, apprentices write a multiple choice examination, and those who pass become fully certified journeypersons. There are plenty of full-time employment opportunities in the skilled trades. Journeypersons are retiring, and young people are required to replace them. Right now, employers are looking to hire apprentices in trades such as millwright, industrial mechanic, carpenter, and heavy-duty equipment mechanic trades. Employers provided this advice to young people who wish to prepare for an apprenticeship. 1. Take math and science courses. Knowledge of math and science will help you when learning a trade. Employers recommend taking grade 11 and 12 math and science courses. Tutors and online resources are available if you require additional help. If available at your school, take a trades and technology or shop class and learn to apply math and science concepts in practical ways. The majority of employers require apprentices to have a high school diploma. 2. Get your driver's license. Employers expect apprentices to have a driver's license. 3. Take safety courses. Take safety courses such as first aid so you can work safely on work sites. 4. Prove you can work on a team. Join a sports team or club or work on a group project. Listen to others, offer your ideas, and contribute positively to the team's success. Be open to learning new things and ask questions. Employers want young people who work well with their mentors, fellow apprentices, and co-workers. 5. Demonstrate you can be responsible. Attend school regularly. Show up to class on time. Get a part-time job or volunteer. Be the person who can be counted on. Get your work done. Earn while you learn. Apprentices are paid wages when at work, earning while they learn. Average apprentice salaries range from $25,000 to $50,000 depending on the trade. Once certified, journey persons earn $60,000 to $100,000 annually. Many apprentices graduate from their programs debt-free. Employers are looking for young people just like you to work in the skilled trades. Prepare yourself and get ready. A great career is waiting for you.
All right, so generally at this point, if I was showing this to a group of students, I would say, what jumped out at you? So I'm gonna ask you guys, what jumped out at you? What was new that you learned about the trades and careers in the trades that you didn't know before you watched that? Yeah?
I didn't know that once you graduate, like most people who do graduate from the trades are like debt-free or something.
Excellent,
like
yeah. So, and I would say all, okay, and here's why. Right now you can do your level 1 training. So most trades have 3 or 4 years of technical training. The first year you could do with us and the school district pays the tuition. So we pay the tuition for you to do your level 1 in whatever trade you'd like to do. Then you're gonna go and work for a year. Now, that new building, which way, I don't even know. If I can't see outside, I don't know which end of the building I'm saying. The new building over there that just went up, we had carpenters. 17-year-old Frances, she finished our carpentry. She walked over there. She started working. Her starting salary was about $48,000 a year, is about what our plumbers and carpenters are walking out. That's what they're starting at. So that range that they gave you for the beginning sort of range, that 25 to 50,000, it's really closer to, I would say, 40 to 50,000, especially for the construction trades and some of the manufacturing trades, and it goes well beyond 100,000. Okay, we have young people who are now, we have 2 plumbing graduates who opened their own company and now are employing our apprentices. So it's really, really exciting. And each time, so you're gonna work for a year, and then your company is likely gonna sponsor you to go do your level 2. Most of our companies that we use will actually pay for you to go back and do your 6 to 9 weeks of technical training for your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th level. So they will pay for it, and you get employment insurance, which is about half your salary in the time where you're at school. So there is really no point where you're not earning money. And then the federal government right now has thank you grants for each time you finish a level. They cut you a check for $1,000 or $3,000. If you're female, you get $3,000. If you're male, you get $1,000. After level 1, after level 2, nothing for level 3, and then level 4, you both get $2,000. So, and those are straight cash. Those are just thank you for pursuing trades. So you're not paying for your technical training in most cases. You're earning a very good salary, and you're being given thank you checks for pursuing the trades. Why is that? They did talk about that in the video. Why do you think it is the federal government, the provincial government, even the boards of education, everybody is really focused on encouraging people to pursue trades? Yes?
because everyone's retiring.
Right. So not only do we have a large group of the trades population retiring right now, but we have more construction than we've ever had. So if we're not encouraging more people to pursue the trades than have traditionally chosen to pursue, we will not fill the gap that we need to keep our society rolling as we all like to be in buildings, right? Schools need to be built, hospitals need to be built. So it is an exciting time because there are so many opportunities. Right now the materials are lighter that we're using. How many of you have seen cranes lifting materials into buildings? So it's very accessible. You don't have to be 6'4" weightlifter to be able to go into the trades. We have had, I think 2 years ago, we had 11 females pursuing trades in our programs. We have just a huge variety. And that is the nice thing. I work one-on-one with students to kind of find the best fit. So what is some areas that you're passionate about, what do you have some skills in, and then where's the demand? And we sort of match that all together, and then we decide on a trades program that you may want to include in your program. So here you can see Skilled Trades BC is our partner. They sponsor a lot of our programs. It used to be called the ITA. Now it's called Skilled Trades BC. That's the licensing body for trades in the province. They give us grant money. So Youth Discover Trades is a grant that we use sometimes for the middle schools to do different, sometimes we do a grade 8 day here at the high school, and they just help us to sort of do trades education with the younger grades. Youth Explore Trades, well, I'll go on really specifically what that program is. We run it here at the school. And then Train in Trades is actually your level 1 training in a trade, and then Work in Trades. I'm not going to go to the Skilled Trades BC Youth website, but if you want to take a picture of this slide, the Skilled Trades BC Youth programs, you'll see everything you ever wanted to know. They have, are you analytical? Here's some trades. You can take a little trades quiz to see what your interests are. You can see how much each trade earns. Where do you usually work if you wanted to do this trade? Is it a daytime job? Is it a nighttime job? All that sorts of information is on that website. Is everybody taking a picture of that wanted to? So here are some great pictures. So this is our sort of wood shop. So you'll see a bunch of different pictures. We've got some lathes. We do a ton of fantastic stuff. I would encourage you to just walk down the hall. It's on the first level. If you want to see where everything cool goes on, first level. Boring up here, it's just classrooms, but labs are cool. But this is really, really fun. We are so fortunate. We have a lot of really fantastic equipment. Explore metal. So you can see this is our art metal jewelry class. Here you can see in the background, the very far back left, that is the welding area. A lot of hand tools for hand tool projects, soldering, and that's actually in the back there is where we do blacksmithing. So pretty cool. We do a lot of really, really fun stuff in that class. The Explore Engineering, Electronics, Robotics. In our engineering room, you're going to see a couple of things. It's kind of a combination. Think of engineering. It's design, so you'll see computers. You'll see a lot of tools because they're actually designing, then they're making, and they're testing. So here, these are hovercrafts. Before we had the new school with nice, shiny, polished concrete hallways, we used to actually blow up these hovercrafts, turn the leaf blowers on. That's what we use to inflate them. Each one usually has 2 or 3 leaf blowers. And we would race them at the ice rink, but now we just can do it right in the hallway on level 1. So once a semester, it's a very noisy place and very fun, and there are hovercrafts going flying. So that is one of the projects you do when you're in the engineering program. Drafting and design, so we have another room where we've got a laser cutter, a whole bunch of 3D printers, giant collab table that's almost the length of the room. We make t-shirts like this. These t-shirts were made with the laser and vinyl cutter. all sorts of fun things. It's a great place. You'll see a lot of collaboration, a lot of projects. So right now, our engineering teacher is collaborating actually with the art teacher, and they're doing some casting of parts of the body, and they're suspending them, and I don't even know. But it's gonna be displays. It's gonna be cool. I only know because I picked up a mannequin. I found a mannequin in a secondhand store, so I picked it up for them. So explore culinary. So culinary is a trade. There's not just construction trades. So culinary is a trade. So we have Professional Cook 1 that we teach right here at the school. If you guys saw the servery downstairs, some awesome pictures of what we get to eat every day. It's like a wedding happens here every day. I don't know if there's another school in the province that gets to eat like we get to eat. It's kind of amazing. So culinary you can take in grade 10, 11, and 12, a 1-block elective where you get your food safe level 1. Industry grade certificate lasts 5 years. And then if you decide you would like to pursue your level 1 or professional cook level 1, that is a full semester plus 1 month at VCC that you can do in grade 11 or 12. We also have the ability to do off-site programs once you've taken a culinary block, like pastry chef, if you wanted to do your level 1 in that. So this is our Youth Explore Youth Trades. It's a 1-block elective where you get to try, you'll see here, these are carpenter skills. So these are framing labs. It'll say framing lab 1, framing lab 2. So each student will do a different framing project for each of the different labs. Plumbing, so you can see here they're doing some soldering. They learn soldering, they do cutting, they do threading. Just a whole bunch of basic level 1 plumbing skills, and then electrical. So you can see they wire up a light. Those are just some of the things they do in that course, just to give you an idea. But it is an overview of those 3 trades. The carpentry and plumbing, we do in-house mostly. We do partner with other colleges. And electrical is done fully off-site at BCIT. So this is a great flow chart, and I have some available here. You can welcome take a picture. I also have some downstairs at the booth. And this just shows you as you go through our high school, different opportunities you have to gain more and more skills, both exploring and training. So when you first come here, when you're in grade 9, you can take a 1-block elective called Technology Education 9. Where you're going to go through a rotation of it's usually these 4 different technologies that you get to try out. I forget exactly how many weeks you are in each one, but it's really great. So that is your opportunity in grade 9. After that, you can really take as many tech courses as you want, right? And you get more and more, come on in. Sorry. No worries. You get more and more electives as you move up the grades. You actually have more opportunity to take electives because there isn't as many required courses. There's the Youth Explore Trade Skills where it's a 1-block elective where you try the 3. There's the culinary. Okay, don't get culinary confused with food. So culinary takes place in the servery where you're working on industrial grade equipment. Dishwashers, it's like you're in a restaurant, right? And you are creating food en masse for other people to eat every single day, okay? Foods is a lab course where there are, I think there's 8 stations that look like your kitchen at home, okay? And you're gonna learn all sorts of things about nutrition, menu planning, and how to be able to cook for yourself and for your family. So there is a little bit of a difference between the 2, just something to keep in mind. Here's a bunch of other technology courses that we offer. So those are all 1-block electives. Apprenticeship Math 12 is a newer one we offer, which is your math for graduation. You can take it after you've done any grade 10 math. You don't have to take her in grade 11 math, you can go straight into that. And a lot of our students who are wanting to go into the trades, even if you can do a more difficult math, will choose to take this just so you are, you know, used to thinking in 16ths. It's just, you know, different types of measuring things that you wouldn't necessarily learn in a pre-calc 12. Not that someone who took pre-calc 12 couldn't do it, it's just a combination of other things. So I come from a math background, that's what my degree is in, so I always say do as much math as you can, but that is a really great elective. So then you see in orange here, train. So train are courses where you're actually, they are college level courses. They are what we call dual credit. So you're getting college credit, high school credit. It is actually the college that gives you, whether it's BCIT or the Piping Industry College or VCC, is a college that gives you your certificate. And we kind of give you course credit for it at the high school level. And if you score above 70%, then Skilled Trades BC gives you that level of technical training. So in the trades, a pass is 70, not 50. Can anyone think why?
Because you don't want someone who got 50 fixing their plumbing and breaking down.
Exactly. We're on the 3rd floor of a building. Would we want to be standing on the 3rd floor of the building that somebody only knew half of their stuff built, right? Maybe not. I always say to the students, would you like your heart surgeon to only know half of his stuff, right? You'd probably be like, I'm good, you know, I'll just keep this one going. So 70 is the new 50. So our programs are, obviously the curriculum is set by the government, right? It's set by Skilled Trades BC. And it's very laid out. So we follow what their expectations are, and our students work very, very hard. And then, for students who've always said, I would like to go to school if they paid me, well, we actually get course credit for paid work in the trades. Every 120 hours of paid work in the trades is one 4-credit course. So I've had a student in grade 12, they maybe do their English at summer school, then they come in grade 12, they do a train program with me, then they go work for the 2nd semester, and that's their grade 12 year. Okay, so it's a ton of opportunities. So many opportunities. Any questions about this slide? We can do questions at the end as well. So here's just let me go back to that one, hang on a second. So there's just a picture of a couple of our, that's actually Francis, who actually worked at that building across the street that I was talking about. So that's a picture of some of our carpenters. That is actually a picture of, you can see the plumbers framed, because you still ought to know a bit of framing even if you're a plumber. So the plumbers framed that 2-story house so that they can plumb a washroom and have water actually drain. So that's what they're doing there. Each plumber actually framed their own wall and plumbed a whole bathroom in their own wall as well. Yeah, pretty fun. So this room transitions. So it's plumbing right now in our workshop, and then 2nd semester it switches over to carpentry. So this is a slide that just describes all of our programs. So dual credit. So you get graduation credits and post-secondary credits, all from the same course. I've had people say, is it like free post-secondary? Yes, it actually is free post-secondary. So there's no trick to this, there really isn't. The demand is there, so they're offering these opportunities to high school students. So the one thing I will say is we actually get a ton of students who are including trades training into their programs. It's not like you have to pick trades training and then you can't take any academic courses. I've got students who do our plumbing level 1 and also have full academic courses to go into engineering at UBC. So you actually have enough credits in high school that you can use one of your semesters for trades training if you start working with me early enough and have a good plan in place. So I'm generally starting to work with students grade 9, beginning of grade 10, and we are sitting down together with parents, with counselors, and we're creating this individualized plan that includes all the things you want to try in high school, because there's so many things, right? There's a lot of different things. I'm very well versed in what prerequisites are needed for all different programs. But the main thing I like to sort of iterate or get out to the parents of our community is, why not include trades training? It's the hands-on opportunity. You always have it. If you are a level 1 carpenter, a level 1 plumber, level 1 chef, it's always there. You're employable at any point in time. And whether you're going to university for something else, you can work in the summer. If we've had a few students who have gone to university and then said, you know what, I just really love plumbing more. And those are the ones who are running their own businesses at this point, right? We have a lot of very, very successful business owners and just students that are moving their way up. We actually had 2 plumbers come and visit the plumbing class this semester, who are now, they just both wrote their Red Seal exams. So they're 22, and one is, and they're making around 40, well, if they pass the Red Seal, I think they're gonna be making around $43 an hour. So that's pretty good for the age that they're at, and they're working with a really great company. So here, it shows you our partner schools. So Carpentry Foundation, we partner with BCIT. We do 16 seats, so it's always a small class. And that happens in semester 2. Professional Cook, we partner with VCC. We actually have 8 seats this year, so that one's a little bit flexible on how many seats that we're gonna do. You go full-time for semester 2, and then 4 weeks in the summer at VCC. And then plumbing level 1, we partner with the Piping Industry College, that's the Union College on Annacis Island. 16 seats, and that happens full-time in semester 1. So when I say full-time, that means 4 blocks of plumbing, 4 blocks of carpentry, 4 blocks of professional cook. So you are with a team of 16 or 8 people, and you are with them all day. And that is what you do for the whole day, for the whole semester. In our carpentry and plumbing, we do a 1-week work experience or job shadow, where we partner you with a local company and you go and job shadow for a week. It's great, generally the highlight. And the companies that we use are really excited to make sure the experience is fantastic for our students. And most of them get offered jobs right from their work experience. Examples of other programs. So the in-house programs we have, you can do when you're in grade 11 or 12. Okay, so if you're in grade 9 or 10, in grade 10 you could sign up for a program for grade 11. If you're interested in any other trade, I really have the ability to enroll you in any other trade if there's something else you're passionate about and prepared to do. So here you'll see I put 2 students who they're actually just going back for their 2nd term of the AME-M, so Airplane Maintenance Engineer, Mechanical. So they're down at the BCIT Aerospace Campus. Just a phenomenal program, very, very fun. That's Nadia, she just graduated, she just did hair design at VCC, so she just graduated in December. Generally have 2 or 3 students pursue hair design, and these are just some examples of students who I've had recently. These are some of the programs. So CNC machinist. So if you like a little bit of computer programming with machining, you want to make parts for like any industry in the world, whether it's aerospace or biomedical or anything like that, that would be like your CNC machinist. Well, you can see the list. The list it's not finite. There's over 100 trades in our province. So if you are passionate and have an interest and are willing to work hard, we can usually find something that's a good fit that you're really excited about. I mean, we are very fortunate, and I didn't mention, but the reason why we can do carpentry, plumbing, and professional cook here in our school is we actually have fully certified teachers who also have their Red Seal in those 3 trades. So in order for us to host a program and teach it primarily here at the school, you have to have a staff person who has both of those qualifications. extremely rare that we would have 3 here in our school and have the ability for students to just be here. We have a brand new school with a beautiful shop, and we have an apprenticeship classroom where we teach both for the culinary and for our construction trades. So we are very, very fortunate to have the facilities and the staff that we do have here.
So do you have to start it in grade 11, or could you do the training in level 1 in grade 12?
Yeah, so no, you choose. You
Doesn't
either do it in grade 11 or you do it in grade 12. There are benefits to both. I mean, really, when I say I work one-on-one with your student, I really work one-on-one with them. I know their marks, I know their strengths, I know their weaknesses, I know, do we need more time to build up some skills in a certain area? So we're gonna pick a time that works the best for your student in their preparation, because it is the best. I always say it's the hardest thing our students have ever done when they do trades training, but it's also the most fun they've had. And my job is to make sure they're as prepared as they can be for whatever program they want to do. So for some students, they're completely prepared in grade 11. Others need to take a few more courses, get a little bit more experience in certain areas to be able to really be ready. And that's really what I do. I'm working with you as parents and students and teachers and resource teachers and counselors, like your whole students team, whoever they are. We're working together to create this individualized plan. So the off-site ones are definitely in grade 12 because you are gone. So I've got a whole bunch starting in February, and they are no longer coming to school here. They are at BCIT full-time in an adult class. So you, as you can imagine, starting post-secondary 6 months earlier, then they have to be mature, reliable, really ready to go, right? So the benefit of having classes here at the school is your whole team is still here. Your support team, and you're familiar with it. It's still usually the hardest thing a student's ever done, just because it's a lot more rigorous than what they're generally used to. And because the curriculum is set out by the government, it's really set. And there's no shortcuts, there's no retakes, it's just really laid out. So here is a video. This is kind of a flashback. We are creating new videos this year, but this one you get to see a little bit of our old facility. Well, let's try it again.
I'm Lark, and I took the NWSS level 1 plumbing apprenticeship. I looked at the apprenticeship program, knowing that I'm going to be moving into sort of a job situation coming out of high school, and I think that the plumbing apprenticeship really gave me the foundation to come out of high school, get a job right away, and then start working towards something, right? I think it was a great career choice for me. I'm not the kind of guy that considered best all day long, right? So actually being up, problem solving, dealing with people, dealing with customers, a new challenge every day, which I find is fantastic. You already have a jump up on everybody, right? So, I mean, I'm a 4th year and I'm 21 right now, and that's considered super early. Lots of work out there. People are looking for guys, especially people who can hold their own and are if you're just going to go there and work hard every day, it's no problem. I look at my friends, they're all in university and they're paying like 40 grand, but I'm making money, putting money away. Every time I do an apprenticeship or go back to school, I get $1,000, right? So it's been so beneficial in terms of money. And, yeah, they come out and they got this huge debt. And I'm having that.
Okay, so that gives you, that's just one of our graduates. This just talks a little bit more about the work courses. It's a little bit changing. There's a work award, which right now, if you do all 4 of our work courses, you get a $1,000 award. But for most of you who are younger, they're changing it to a, still should be around $1,000, but it's gonna be more like a scholarship that you can use towards your books or your tuition if you need to pay some tuition for level 2 of your program. But it's right now it's still an award, which is just a straight cash check. I have the best job. I get to call up students and go, your $1,000 check is here. You know, you never seen a student move that quickly, you know, like most of the time you can't get them to reply to you, but you tell them you have a $1,000 check sitting on your desk and magically they can be there in 5 minutes. So those are the qualifications for that. This actual award or scholarship is in addition to those completion grants that I was talking to you about before. When you complete the level 1, when you complete the level 2, this is an additional one just for high school students. So there are a lot of financial incentives to pursue the trades, especially right now. A couple of my work students, so this, I had a pizza and paperwork evening. So for students doing the work courses, there is curriculum that they follow, and the curriculum is all about knowing how to progress in their trade, ethics. You know, we discuss a lot of things like how do you, what happens if you saw someone stealing something on a work site? Or what happens if you see something unsafe on a work site? So those kind of things. We do cover a lot of that in all of our programs, but it is in the work curriculum as well. This is Ethan. He won the check, so he was there very quickly. So he works for Division 15 Mechanical. We have a great relationship with them. They're working on our new pool here in New West. So he just completed his level 3. That would have been, I'm just trying to think, he's actually doing his level 4 right now. So I think I took this picture in the spring, late spring. Yeah, he actually did plumbing in grade 11, and he started working right away, and he actually left school early to do the work courses. So the example that I gave about someone the second semester of grade 12 actually going and just working and doing the work courses, Ethan did that. He's an example of one of the students who did that. So here's another, I get to go visit the students on their work sites, so I really do have the best job in the whole district. So we're at the Amazon building downtown. I was watching some students who were some of our actual carpentry graduates who were doing some architectural concrete work. So a lot of framing. And then these are a different group of students. These ones just graduated last year, 3 carpenters who work for Turner Canada, which is a really big company, great company. We have a super great partnership with them. I think right now we have 6 of our graduates, carpentry graduates, working for Turner Canada. Super high tech. They're doing a lot of really cool projects and just cool technology. They've got the VR things on the carpenter's hat so they can see all different things. So it's pretty fun. So different career paths. So what can you do if you start in the trades? You can finish and become a journey person, and get your red seal. You can become a business owner. Hayek Plumbing and Heating. Anybody heard of Hayek Plumbing and Heating? They are our graduates. So you can become a surveyor, a supervisor, estimator, manager. You can decide, hey, I actually want to do something completely different, and you've made enough money to actually pursue education in something else, which is really key. Like, I have a lot of students who come to me and say, there is no money saved for post-secondary. What can you help me, Mrs. MacArthur? Can you help me create a plan? And that's what I get to do. That's my job, creating plans. You can become a trade instructor, either at college or like all our tech teachers. So a lot of our tech teachers got their red seal, and then you go to BCIT, you do the technology teacher education program, and then do your student teaching. You can actually complete your business degree in about 2 years if you have a red seal. So UFV, BCIT both have degrees either in construction management or business management that you can do that. Because a red seal is so weighty, a red seal means you've done 4 levels of technical training and you've worked 4 years, like over 6,000 hours of experience. So it's really a weighty thing. If you take a look at all sorts of different employers, so for instance, the Dean of Transportation at BCIT, a dean is the person who runs the entire School of Transportation. First thing on his resume, red seal mechanic. My brother runs a company that he owns. They do hydraulics on high-end yachts and all sorts of different things like that. First thing on his resume, red seal mechanic. Okay, and this is true for all different trades. So what we're offering is a really great place to start. Where you go from there, who knows? Yes?
If you become a red seal, can you move from province to province, or is it like an
What an
engineer?
excellent question. That is an excellent question. So all of our training has been harmonized across Canada. So I actually have had a student whose plan is to do level 2 in one province, level 3 in another province because they really want to travel. So it's been harmonized all across Canada, and the red seal is now pretty much, it's recognized across North America and even in parts of the Commonwealth. So we have, for instance, the ironworkers. We just had a speaker from a while ago now, actually, from the Union Hall who came and spoke about they'll get postings. Need 10 iron workers to go to Honolulu for 2 months to work on something. So it is recognized, your mobility, which is what you're asking, is really fantastic. And whether that's across North America, but training for sure you can do across Canada. Excellent question. Okay. So there is my information. So yeah, that's what I look like when I go visit a site. I get to get all my PPE, and I got a matching green hat to my green jacket. So as your students know, like I do really wear this shirt or this jacket all the time because I want students to be able to find me. Students, parents, you're welcome to send me a Teams message or an email and say, you know, can we sit down with you before course selection? Because course selection is going to be happening at the end of the month. And if you kind of want to make sure that you've kept your options open, you've got any prerequisites that you might need, that is my favorite thing to do. So I often have students sitting down with me and with their counselor. We're all in the same office, so we work together to help get that plan created. Yeah? Last one.
Because the next group needs to start their
Oh.
presentation.
When you do the applications, what do you kids know that they're
Okay, so I'm currently accepting applications for next year, and it really is. I'll probably send out the actual letters in February or as I'm getting them. Do you have a student who actually applied for next year?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah. So.
We still have questions too.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we'll connect, but generally it's the first 16 that apply, it's their spot to lose. Yeah, I only can take 16 in carpentry, 16 in plumbing, and about 8 in professional cook. The other trades, I actually have to request a seat, so it's done on a one-on-one basis. So, yeah, we'll connect afterwards. So please reach out to me if you have any questions. I'd love to talk to you and or your students.